I would like to invite Mufti Abdullah Al-Ma'moon to come to the podium to give the awards, and also I'm going to ask him for his reflection on the boys' rounds, all categories. Can I just also make a quick mention of Maria Aslam? Maria is the one contestant that has entered category A in year 1, category B in year 2, and category C in year 3, and she's won every single one of them. So, takbir! Well done, Maria. And if you're still here in a bit, would like to have a chat with you, maybe with Sister Aisha, later on if we have a little bit of time. But for now, let's go back to category C, boys. Mufti Abdullah Al-Ma'moon, before I invite the contestants, I just want to get your reflection on how you thought the boys performed through the regional rounds and in the finals particularly.
Of course, with competitions and a competition, in the nature of this one, the National Huffadh Association, you can expect that there will be quality. And subhanAllah, when I was judging, just comparing between the contestants, it was so difficult to find the flaws. It's really because initially when you're marking anybody, they start with 100. That's how it works, and you're looking for things to cut. And they go down to 99, 98, and that's where the task was difficult. Where is that fault? Where is that little, imperfection? And that's, I think, was the most difficult thing to find, especially when it came to these reciters. And I just wanted to say as well, and I know it sounds a bit cliche, and someone said it earlier on as well, that you are all winners, because the fact that you came this far out of, I don't know how many people entered this competition, and it's like you got through the filter, and you made the first round, you made the second round, and you got here. And even if you didn't get the first or second or third prize, but you did so well. And many a times we take this for granted. You can ask the people who struggle to recite the Quran, they struggle day and night and it doesn't come to them, but it comes to you, the contestants, like water. And subhanAllah, when I was listening to some of your recitations, I myself felt inadequate, I was like, hats off to you. And I don't mention no names, but you have made your name, subhanAllah. And I want to congratulate the parents as well, that it's you, parents. Many times teachers, we take the credit. But what do us teachers do? We do the assessments and we take the good ones, and many a times the not so good ones fall by the wayside. But it's the parents who, firstly, you are responsible for putting in what you call that intrinsic motivation and that passion inside the students, inside your children, sorry. And then, subhanAllah, they go on to perform. And this is an area where I want to take your advice. As you parents, all the parents here today, you've definitely done something right here, that your children are here collecting these awards, and I want to take your advice in this regard. So, I know I went a bit long, but that was the most difficult part, finding the flaws, finding the imperfections, and looking for the things to cut, because they were so good, subhanAllah.
Jazakallah khair, Mufti Abdullah, and thank you very much for all your efforts. And I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank all the female judges as well for all your efforts in no doubt a difficult task. I'd like you to stay here to give the prize, inshallah. So thank you very much for the efforts of the judges for standing up and listen to the recitation, making the difficult job of announcing the winners.
مر الزمان تألقا وأضاء للدنيا طريقا مشرقا وهدى من الرحمن يهدينا به للصالحات وللمكارم والتقى نور على مر الزمان تألقا وأضاء للدنيا طريقا مشرقا وهدى من الرحمن يهدينا به للصالحات وللمكارم والتقى هذا كتاب الله أعذب منهل أنعم به من مورد لمن استقى قد صانه رب العباد بحفظه وحماه حتى لا يضيع